我喜欢问女生几岁，然后 whatever the age they say, I go, damn. I love it every time. It's so cheesy, but I love it.
有些台湾人会说 you guess.
I know, I fucking hate that. I fucking hate it. What do you mean get? Because it's like, if you, however you look, if I'm attracted to you, 我已经喜欢你的personality.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you say 75. I already like you.
I know you really like to fuck like old grandmas, right?
I love grandmas.
I know.
什么？怎样？我们开始了吗？好，那为什么你喜欢fuck grandma？ 所以你说 daddy issue, mommy issue, grandma issue. So you watch granny porn?
I love granny porn.
认真
No.
有看过
No. But I have a weird thing. 我喜欢 I don't know. This is a weird thing. I never said anything. I never talked about this. There's a weird like porn. 不是有一个女生，她就 maybe in her like 40s, 50s. 她是那个有里面假的内内的 right? But this is so weird and I'm sorry. 然后她运动，所以她没有很多肥肉，但是有一块内内。如果她是在用地心引力，那个内内有点坠的话，I don't know. I liked it.
What?
It's really specific. Thanks for sharing. Yeah.
I'm sorry that I said that. I said
So
that
you
really
like
creepy
girls
thing.
with implants?
No. Just her.
Just that
Just her.
one.
I don't like implants usually, but just her.
因为它的没有那么紧，然后会垂下来。
So you can see the actual implant.
No. The implants 的前面有坠的肉。
你有那个 actress 的名字吗？
Now he's curious.
Yeah, I think. Okay, her name is Cytherea.
好，我们等一下再来查。
Can you
How do you
take
spell
some notes?
CYTHEAR. I'm so sorry that I share that.
No, I am so curious now.
Yeah.
我想要知道你喜欢
So
哪一类。
weirdly shaped titties.
Well, no. That is not a weird shape. It's a nice shaped. But 因为它有坠的。
我真的
不能整颗坠，要
所以一点点有
前面
implant，
坠
可是有一点点掉，然后
对前面坠，前面就像水滴的一点。I don't know why.
It's weirdly shaped.
It's really weird. Yeah, it's weird, but I don't know
So
why.
it's like what? It's like a 莲雾，莲雾
It's like a 莲雾。
像莲雾的形状。
Yeah, 像莲雾的形状。
Oh my god!
I'm
莲
so
雾
sorry.
奶，我第一次听到有人喜欢莲雾奶。
I'm so sorry, but usually that's not my thing.
可是你
Usually,
看到 Sinceria 的时候，你就会 have a.
I was like, oh, that's a good one. Yeah, and it has to be at an angle. It's not even like when you're setting up. Okay, let's talk about another thing.
哦，sorry，好，其实我好奇的是，刚刚我们聊到说，其实 Jason 你已经结婚了嘛？那你刚刚也有跟我聊到说，你小孩出生的时候，出生3天你就要出去 go on tour。
Yeah, hurt my heart.
其实我好奇的是，在这边，在美国要当 comedians，那个这样 touring 的 life 大概是怎么样子？你可以跟我们分享一下嘛？Like 你大部分一年会有多少时间可以待在家，然后剩下时间会多少时间在路上的？
I think 就看你的 schedule 多满，大概5个月6个月出去吧。因为如果是你的 show 的话 ，you promote it, right？但是有很多像 corporate 或者是 comedy club，你可能不是你卖票的，他是 hire 你，然后给你
Like a fixed rate.
like a fixed rate 的话 I don't promote it, but I'm away. You know, like next month I'm doing 2 weeks straight in Vegas. Yeah, so but I don't promote it. 你去他只是 hire 你 fixed rate，但是你不用 promote show，因为 Vegas there's like tourists, you know, and yeah, so like I would say 5 months. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
And I hate and then people usually how traveling that's really nice, and I'm sure you guys travel a ton too to do things. In the beginning I loved it. I was like, 这个是 the best. 就算没有钱，this is the best. I get to travel, see the thing. And it is really nice. 但是 I hated it for like 没有钱 travel 跟如果你有一点点钱可以 travel, that is crazy. 因为如果你没有钱 travel, 你的 layover is like 2 layovers just to New York.
你这边过去到纽约要转2次，
或者有时候转3次，有时候
就是为了省钱。
为了省钱，如果你 sometimes 如果你要去 Oklahoma, maybe you go to New York and then go back to New York. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's just cheap tickets. Yeah, so but now I thank God that I could afford to pay
Direct
like
flight.
50, direct $50 or $100 to just to go there directly. But yeah, 5 months is pretty and
That's a lot.
It is really stressful, 因为有时候你有 show， 比如说礼拜四在 East Coast，你可能那个 red eye， 或者是你想睡3个小时，然后再飞，
然后赶快赶到另外一个城市。
有时候是开车，你
开车，
我最多开的车是有一次是开13个小时去，然后 perform 给I think it was 50 people， 因为 casino 他们they have a budget，and then I think it was only like $700. I drove 13 hours with a friend. 然後$700 and then perform 完。那時候因為那個 hotel was crazy， 有黃黃，然後有蟑螂。It was disgusting. 然後我和我朋友說 let's just leave and drove 13 hours back. Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. Before I would do like crazy, like alone. Imagine doing like colleges. I perform on 這個是 one of the worst ones is imagine 在一個學校，然後樓梯的下面大家是下課的，然後有人去上課，有人在點菜，因為是 cafeteria， 然後他就放在你中間，然後說 OK 你去那邊，沒有人在聽，所以你就在那邊要1個小時。
天哪
Yeah， 而且 I did that like for like 2 years。但是因為有錢，最多的錢是 do college 的，但是也
是哦
，Yeah， 最多錢，因為他們有學校有 budget，and 他們 don't care enough to do the. So imagine you're alone, and then 因為你很 stressed out, you're like, oh, I gotta fly there 10 hours and then do the show. 你要 check in hotel, go do the show, and then 隔天你要早上起來再開6個小時到另外一個城市，然後 check in, do the show, like do that like 4 times, 然後 fly home and be a normal, and you're alone. So the whole time you're alone, you're like, is this a dream worth it to chase? Do you know what I mean? Am I a real person still? 因為你弄1個小時的 stand-up comedy, nobody's listening. 這個是那個 8 out of 10 shows is like this, but like 2 out of 10 shows is nice. They have like, you know, a couple hundred people, students, you know.
你什麼時候開始 touring？ 就是 I thought this is like a threshold. So 你可以開始 touring, that means you are successful to some extent.
To some extent, yeah. I think success is also
relative.
Exactly. Yeah, success is also very relative. But I started pretty early. I would say like 3 or 4 years in because I was desperate. And I just did colleges and cruise ships. Because colleges and cruise ships...
cruise ship. Oh, I want to know about that.
Colleges and cruise ships, and I want to tell you about
are
that.
the worst.
That's what people both say. Both of them are the worst. But 如果你不能賣票的話, that's all you can do. And my goal when I started is like, if I could do cruise ships, I made it. But
为什么你一开始的 goal 会这么低
No, but I have like big goals, but I'm like 如果
一步一步来这样子 No?
一步一步来也是 At one point 如果我說 if I did colleges, I'm fine. Like I've done it, and then it's cruise ships, and then I've done it. And I was so depressed. Cruises 大家不知道，但是他们给你的 cabin is like it's really
small.
Yeah, 没有 exaggerate 3個這個 couch, the room, and then 是在 deck 0. So it's like
就是在
像
Titanic 你是那個 Leonardo DiCaprio 那種就是 peasant 的
Oh, yeah, it is
最下面
peasants. Yeah, it is peasants. Yeah, that, and then you're like lonely, do you know what I mean? And then you're out there for like one time I was out there for like 3 weeks. 然後我會暈船
Oh shit!
You know what I
Why
mean?
did you even make that goal?
And let me tell you something. Because the money was the most at the time. And then because if you leave on the cruise 3 weeks out of the month, you're fine. It's like a normal job, you know?
Yeah.
But I learned so much on the cruise too.
What happened? What did you learn?
I heard that the audience was the worst usually.
Okay, so the audience is the worst, but they're also, I think they're the best to me because at the time I was doing colleges. So again, success is relative.
这个至少有人
They sit there and listen, try to listen.
They try to listen.
They try to
try.
listen.
They try to listen even though, you know, they're
probably drunk
very drunk. Because the cruise ship that I was on is called Carnival Cruise. And that's the lowest level of cruise. 最便宜的 cruise. So that was the worst. But yeah, that was the whole thing too with the traveling. 因为他们如果 cruises, they tell you to they book the flights for you, and then there was
direct flight.
No.
Oh no!
No, because like
因为是 Carnival，
因为是 Carnival， 他们是 corporate group booking for the flight. You're doing like if you go into like Mexico, you go to like Salvador, like some other thing, and then like Cozumel, yeah, and then you. But anyways, and then but you know what though? 因为在这里很多菲律宾人在 cruises 工作，and when you think you're like, oh, this is the worst life ever, you look at them and hang out with them. Sometimes too, you feel like they're jealous of what you're doing because they're like, this motherfucker come for 1 week and then and then I have to be here for, 因为他们的 contract is like 8 months.
对。
然后他们的赚的 is
nothing
insane. 他们还 send money home.
对。
But then I love that 他们在船上 they have a great time and they do their best and it's love. Like they show everybody love, but the white people who treat the Filipino is really terrible. Yeah, but it's all relative. It's all fucked up, man. You think you're the worst, you'd be treated the worst, and you go on the ship and you look at this is the worst. You know what I mean? But then you look at your paycheck and you scroll Instagram and see your famous friends. You're like, I'm the worst. So the whole day you're doing a fucking roller coaster. You're like, I'm the worst, not famous, and you look at it. I don't know, man. It's all crazy, man.